Revs coming up. We're green.
Big move coming off the 3.
2, 3, 4 abreast in some spots.
Side-by-side action.
He absolutely nailed it.
Three-way battle.
And we've got an incident. You would expect nothing less.
Oh, clips the inside apex.
Very racy. This is going to get interesting.
That is a brave move. What a pass. This is what World Challenge is all about.
Boy, and you notice somebody's missing out there. I don't see the number 2 Hawk Performance Corvette.
Doing a tire change in that Corvette now, so must have felt something there on that parade lap.
Boy, that means you can't do a tire change after the qualifying in the race. So apparently some problem, and and somebody moved way big time in the back as well. And look at the launch by Randy Popes, trying to make the big jump from the 3rd row. He's into 2nd as O'Connell takes the lead. Pilgrim slots into 3rd, and Alex Figge up to 4th. And it is furious as we head down into Big Bend.
Yeah, Randy Pope said in the pre-race show that the Cadillac has worked really great on their launches, and it proves that as Johnny O'Connell able to hold that hard-charging all-wheel drive Volvo behind him.
Well, we had that moment. It sounded like somebody moved early, then stalled, but everybody able to evade them. The grid is clear, the start line. We are racing. No serious issues on the start other than Mike Skeen in pit lane will end up as a result dead last.
Yeah, that's going to be heartbreaking for him as he tries to go back through the field. Now, I'm not sure where he might slot in. They probably let him go once the lights went out, so he could be there. He goes just now exiting pit lane. He's got a long way to go. Mike Skeen still having problems. Maybe they thought it was a tire. Maybe there's something else broke. Your race winner yesterday is off the pace. He's down.
There's Popes. There's Pilgrim. That's your battle for 2nd. Boy, look at the air coming up over that. Wow. And James Safronis. When you get air like that, those front tires, they're not steering much, and if you don't have the angle absolutely right, for Safronis, just missed it a little bit, had a big wiggle as those fronts dropped into the dirt.
Look at Jack Baldwin putting it 2. Lassen Aschenbach now looks like Andy Lee out in the lead in GTS. The battle for 2nd, although no, I don't see Andy. It is Lawson and Jack Baldwin.
We got a report that Pappas is in the pits too, so he's picked up some sort of a problem.
That has Ben Keating now having a problem there in his Aston Martin.
Look at that move. Johnny goes 3 abreast down into 1. Gets underneath. I believe that's Ziegler. We get a report Pilgrim has gone into 2nd around Popes. And if that's true, it's a Cadillac 1-2. Look at the monitor. Indeed, it is. So Randy Pope. So it's Caddy, Volvo, Volvo, Audi, Mercedes.
Catch back up to Johnny O'Connell here, the number 3 Cadillac Racing, Cadillac CTS VR.
Ooh, big damage to the right front corner.
Yeah, Rick Boucher and his SPL, Sparco, Motul Nissan 370Z, and that's some huge damage from that car.
Look at Andy. He laid back. Now he drops the hammer down the hill. Johnny down to the inside. The problem for Andy is that with Johnny driving right down the middle with those cars on the outside, there's no place he can go. And for a minute, I thought Baldwin was going to try and follow Andy through on Aschenbach. Alex Figge has run down into the runoff at turn 1. And don't know if it just got in there too hot or if something has happened. We welcome everybody back on world-challengetv.com. And that was a moment, boy, did we come back at the right time. Tim Pappas went down underneath that black Camaro down into turn 1. It forced Lawson offline a little bit. Baldwin said, that's what I was waiting for. Filled the gap, and he is through. And now we will see. Was that Long or Taggart?
That was Taggart.
That was Taggart off over there as well at the exit of the right-hander. Yeah, there is Long. Now we'll see with Baldwin out in front of that Camaro just what he's got in relative pace. There is Jim Taggart, the team car to our 3rd place car in GTS. This guy, Tom Long, who's just been so strong this weekend.
Full course yellow, of course, I think it's going to be for Jim Taggart's car. That is on the exit of the corner.
We're watching for the green. Let you know, we're green. And he did a beautiful job. And of course, he had Tim Bell right in the mix. Now, can Andy Pilgrim get by Tim Bell? It's huge for Andy to try and do it. Bell doing a nice job. Stayed out. And look at that move by Oliver Bryant. 2 wheels over the inside of the entrance curve at Big Bend, trying to make a move and move up on James Safronis. I don't know if he did it, but it sure was fun to watch it. And on off there, you don't see that very often. 7-time world champion in Pirelli World Challenge, Petey Cunningham offline.
Yeah, not sure if there's a problem with the left front of his car there, and he's still not up to speed.
White flag is out. Johnny O with Andy Pilgrim in tow. Splitting them is your 2nd place car, I believe, in GTS, Lawson Aschenbach. A lot of debris out there. Down the hill we go, Jeff. And you've got Baldwin, your leader in GTS, with Johnny O'Connell, the overall and GT leader. He swings out, comes by. Johnny O brings it home for a win. Jack Baldwin brings it home for a win. The two of them together on track. It'll be Pilgrim into second place. Post does hang on for third. Boy, what an eventful race for him. I'm there, I'm not, I'm there, I'm not. And just fought with it. Safronis hangs on over Bryant. And it's Baldwin, Aschenbach, Wilkins, Lee, and Nick Janssen.